What is up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Anthony, and today we're going to talk about a few projects that are on my radar after we had a big dip over the weekend and we begin to consolidate and kind of get ready for the next leg up here as the week progresses. And those three projects are none other than Doge, Chainlink, and Filecoin. We will be talking about the projects in that order, and I have set up chapters, so if you'd like to fast forward and just watch the coins you are interested in, that is definitely an option for you. And if it's your first time stopping by, this is the channel for anyone who is serious about including cryptocurrencies in their overall wealth building strategy. So if that speaks to you right now, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the lower right portion of your screen. We're gonna start off by talking about Dogecoin because it's all anyone can talk about right now when it comes to cryptocurrency, and it's crazy. Like, people in my life that are not invested in cryptocurrency, they're all talking to me about Dogecoin. So on April 20th, which is 420, which is the pot smoking holiday, Doge traders are trying to make this Dogeday. So I spoke about Doge in my last video, and I talked about the possibility of Doge hitting $1. Now, the plan is to try and make this happen within the next 24 hours, to make this happen at some point on April 20th. So what I'm going to say to you guys is you want to definitely watch Doge closely over the next 24 hours if you are invested in it. I'm thinking it's going to be just kind of a crazy ride. I'm thinking we could go up 20-25% or down 20-25% if people start to sell and take profits out of this. Because remember, a lot of people have been holding Doge since it was worth about half a cent. And I know that because it was trading at half a cent from July 9th of 2020 all the way up until January 27th of 2021, which is insane. Then we pumped to about 8 cents, consolidated for a while, and now we're seeing this mega pump right now. This is the daily chart that we are looking at here, guys. And you could see, like, all this crazy action. It was over 400% in 1 week. Now, I'm going to say this. To do TA on Doge is kind of nuts because it is really being driven by this herd mentality. It's being driven by social media and this whole movement. But if we were to expect this to pull back to a certain level, if I pull up the 4-hour, you can kind of see right here at 32 cents. This is the level I just want to bring to your attention. That would be where the 20-day simple moving average is also sitting at. It is a level that we have fell to and bounced off 4, almost 5 times here. And, I just wanted to put this on your radar, especially if you're holding it already. This could be a day where we push up above 50 cents, or when I say this could be a day, I'm talking about Tuesday, which is 420, which is apparently Doge Day. So keep it on your radar, folks. Next coin I want to talk about is one of my all-time favorites, which is Chainlink. Haven't made a Chainlink video in a while. I want to talk about what it has been doing. Obviously, last week we did make new all-time highs, sitting at around $44. And then we pulled back. So one thing I want to talk to you about here is the average true range. And I just want to put this on your radar that Chainlink is right now kind of the most volatile that it's been in a long time, since back in really February. It was the only time we were this close, but we are moving roughly $4 or more. That's on average of the last 14 days. But if you look at today's candle, I just want to point this out to you. We went as low as $31. This is in the last 24 hours. And as high as 42. That's 32%. So we're talking about insane volatility in Chainlink right now. I think this thing is going to start to calm down slowly. My gut says we're in for a little bit of consolidation over the next few days. I don't see the cryptocurrency rocketing back up. That's just my gut. Of course, anything can happen, but the stock market was a little bit slow also today too, and the market got a little bit overheated last week. It just got amazing, of course, if you were in the market and you were watching. So where do we think that Chainlink could pull back to? So one thing we want to watch for is for Chainlink to hold above this $35 level. This was a polarity shift. This was a critical level of resistance for a long time back here. We shifted above it. Now we want to see this act as support. So I do think this is a key level to watch here, which is roughly $35. Now, if the price falls lower, we could be falling down towards this uptrend line here, which is the white line. And the next critical level of support is where we saw resistance over here. And you can see we flipped it as support over here, and that is at $31.87. You could think of it as $32 if you want to think of it as a round number. But that would be a level that we definitely want to see Chainlink hold and bounce from, much as it did right here on April 19th, which was literally today. you know, and we haven't had the daily close yet, but it looks like it's going to be good. We're going to be closing towards the higher side of this, but 4 days of downwards price action, 2 days of extreme volatility, and now we got to see what Chainlink does. The next obvious level of resistance will be its all-time high at $44. Other thing I want to say about Chainlink is they revamped their white paper. This came out on April 15th, and if you click on the link here, basically this is a revamped white paper, and it articulates a vision for the evolution of Chainlink beyond its initial conception in the original white paper. So they did an update about this. So I wanted to say that for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to put it on your radar. I will retweet this. If you follow me, by the way, I am at CRAnthony3. If you follow me on Twitter, you can check out this tweet. But I also wanted to ask you, let me know in the comment section, do you want me to make a video covering this new updated white paper and what's new about it, what's interesting about it? You want me to do that? Let me know. And lastly, I wanted to talk to you about Filecoin. And, you know, in the spirit of transparency, I will let you guys know I am in a swing trade on Filecoin. This is the first time I've ever traded this particular project. And you can see here, I entered this earlier in the day around this price here, which was around $154. Aiming to take this up top to the area we were at before we dumped. And this is something I'll be watching for throughout the next week. But aside from that, there is something else that I'd like you to be aware of. And that is this trading range. So what this is a parallel channel, or could be thought of as a box pattern, kind of looks like a rectangle. So dating back all the way to March 29th, you can start to see the lower range and the upper range that this particular crypto has been trading at. And this is really interesting because it has been adhering to this relatively well. You see a touch here, fell below it, but then popped right back up days later. This is a 4-hour chart, by the way. Came up above, up top, down low. And what I'm thinking with my swing trade is that we are near the bottom. I want to see if we can't come up and try and retest the top of this pattern. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to hold on that long. We'll see. This is the pattern that we are watching, and the 2 levels of interest are $147. That's the bottom. The top of the pattern is $190. So this is another cryptocurrency that's been extremely volatile over the course of the last 3 weeks. You can see we are looking at roughly 30% from the bottom to the top of this box. So this is a big, wide region, a lot of trading opportunities in here if you know what you're looking for. And so we'll have to wait and see what happens, but give this video a like if you found value in the content. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're someone who's serious about cryptocurrency. Thank you for watching and enjoy the ride. Later, guys.